Have you ever been hurt over what somebody said or did to you? I have the privilege, the honor of mentoring a young teenager. And when that teenager was at age 12, his dad, who had disappeared on him when he was born, he hasn't heard, he hasn't seen his dad, called him up out of the blue and said, I'd like to get together with you. I'd like to get to know you. I want to reconnect with you. So they set up a day, they set up a time. And I was like, wow, that's great. So I go to pick up this young man at school afterwards. I usually take him out to lunch and we grab a bite to eat. And we sit there, we talk. And he got my car and I said, so how you doing today? And he said, not good. I said, really? What happened? And he says, well, my dad, he was supposed to show up, pick me up. He never called. He never communicated. He never showed up. That was it. I said, so why are you feeling bad about something that somebody else did that you can't control? You have your controllables, you have your uncontrollables. So, that's on your dad, not on you. You learn what to do and you also learn what not to do from your parents. I said, someday you're going to be a well-adjusted young man. You're going to have a family of your own. You're going to have children. And you never want to do with your children what your dad has done to you. You never want to pass down that generational curse. What you want to do is you want to be the exact opposite. There for your children. You want to be responsible, reliable. You want to be loving, caring. You want to be compassionate. I said, so that's on your dad. You can't hold yourself accountable. You can't hold yourself responsible to what somebody else did to you that you have no control over. I was in a coffee shop yesterday and there were two young ladies sitting next to me and I couldn't help overhear their conversation. And before you know it, I'm in the same conversation. And one of them had told me that, they had gone through some serious abuse when they were growing up by their stepdad. And there's basically some mental scars there. I said, if you keep looking back, you're going to live life with regret. And if you look forward, you live life with, anxiety. You got to be where your feet are. Live in the moment. You can't control what somebody's done to you. That's on them. You're not responsible for their actions, but you are responsible for how you handle it. And so you must not accept accountability for what somebody else has done to you. You can't control that. And so in life, we learn what to do. We also learn what not to do. We learn to be the best that we can be and to treat others respectfully, lovingly, compassionately. And so that's just a thought I had. Just want to share with you.